follow instructions given by their teacher, such as lining up, sitting quietly, and completing classwork on time.
Okay, I would like you to tell me which region your school is located in.
Our school is located in Region 3.
I would like each one of you to share with me one common behavior of students at your school.
Disrupting class by talking out of turn and giggling while class is in session.
Okay, students, can you all tell me where your school is located, in which region?
Our school is located in Region 8. One common behavior that students at my school do is exhibiting negative behavior like teasing, name calling, and physical aggression towards their peers.
One common behavior that students at my school do is taking responsibility for their action and belongings, such as cleaning up, completing homework on time, and seek help when needed.
Students, can you share one common behavior of students at your school? Each of you have to share it with me, okay?
I am now going to share how the teachers and those in authority respond to those behaviors, the behaviors that children have shared, the common behaviors at their school. So 1. Addressing the behavior. By speaking to students involved in negative behavior, it can be done in private or in front of the class, depending on the situation. The goal is to make students aware of their behavior and its impact or the consequences that they have to face. 2. Encouraging positive behavior by praising and rewarding students who exhibit good behavior, creating a positive classroom environment, and encouraging students to make better choices. 3. Communicating with parents. Teachers can communicate with parents or guardians to inform them about their child's negative behavior. This collaboration helps ensure consistency in addressing the behavior, allows parents to support the teacher's efforts at their home. Finally, we have providing expectations. It is whereby establishing clear expectations at the beginning of the school term or school year. They remind students of these expectations when negative behaviors occur, emphasizing the importance of following them also.
Okay, miss. To me, one way to maintain social control is by promoting anti-bullying initiative. Whereby we can share information, anti-bullying program, and encourage school to implement them. These initiatives can raise awareness about bullying, provide resources for victims, and even promote a culture of respect and tolerance.
So each of you can give me one way to maintain social control. Okay, parents. Before I go on to ask you some questions, I would like to define a phrase which I will be asking about is social control. Okay, first of all, social control is defined as the process by which societies regulate and influence individuals or groups' behavior to maintain social order, to establish norms and values, right? It can be achieved through formal or informal. Formal means like by laws and sanctions, and informal is like through peer pressure and socializations. These can involve the use of various means such as rewards, punishments, and they can shape and guide individuals' actions and attitudes. One way a school can do to maintain social control is by teaching kindness and empathy, where they can encourage schools to incorporate empathy and kindness education into curriculum. So this can help to foster a positive and inclusive school environment where students are respectful and considerate towards one another.
Here are some views of a social worker on some causes for deviant behavior in children. One is an environmental factor. The role of the environmental factor shapes a child's behavior. These factors can include family dynamics, parenting styles, socioeconomic status, exposure to violence or trauma, peer influence, and community resources. Adverse experience or a lack of supportive environment can contribute to deviant behavior. 2. Social learning theory. It may also be considered that then influence of social theory, which suggests that children learn behaviors by observing and imitating others. This can happen in a class. It is believed that exposure to deviant behaviors in family, friends, or media can contribute to child's engagement in deviant behavior. Thirdly, cultural and societal factors. Cultural norms, values, and expectations, as well as societal inequalities or discriminations, can influence a child's behavior. Finally, the view of a social worker was psychological factors such as mental health issues, personality traits, or cognitive processes are known as potential causes of deviant behavior in children. It may also be underlying psychological difficulties contributing to behavioral problems in them.
Finally, I would like to explain what can be done in schools to help these children and the types of support available beyond the gate for deviance. Okay, things that can be done in school are 1. Emotional and mental health support. This means schools can have a psychologist who can provide emotional and mental health support to the children. This can include individual counseling sessions, group therapy, or workshops on topics such as stress management, resilience, and self-esteem. Next, it has peer support programs. This is where older students mentor younger ones. This can help create a sense of belonging, foster positive relationships, and provide academic and social guidance. Here are types of support available beyond the school gate for deviants. 1. Social services. This is where we can provide support to children and families in need. This can include access to housing, healthcare, financial assistance, and other resources that can help address the underlying causes of deviance. Next, it has community support programs. This is where community centers, youth clubs, and organizations often provide after-school programs, recreational activities, and mentoring opportunities for children. These programs can help children develop social skills, engage in positive activities, and receive guidance from responsible adults. It is important to approach children labeled as deviants with empathy, understanding, and focus on their well-being. By providing appropriate support and intervention, we can help them overcome challenges and lead productive lives.
What is social control? Social control is defined as the process of regulating and influencing individuals and a group's behavior to maintain social order and conformity to established norms and values. This can be achieved through formal mechanisms like laws and sanctions, or informal ones like peer pressure and socialization. It involves the use of various means such as rewards, punishments, and in an informal way can be social pressures to shape and guide individuals' actions and attitudes. According to Ferranti 2016, social control is the process by which groups and individuals within those groups are brought into conformity and dominant social expectations. Page 155. This definition highlights the role of social expectations and the need for individuals to conform to them. According to Hagan and Peterson, 1995, social control refers to the techniques and strategies for preventing deviant human behavior in any society. This definition emphasizes the preventive aspect of social control, and it aims to discourage and deter deviant behavior. Overall, social control can be defined as the process by which societies regulate and influence individuals' behavior to maintain social order and conformity to established norms and values. What is deviant behavior? Deviant behavior refers to a behavior that violates social norms and expectations. It encompasses actions, thoughts, and feelings that are considered outside the boundaries of what is deemed acceptable by a particular society or group. Mastianis, J.J. and Plummer, K. 2017. Deviant behavior refers to actions that violate social norms, values, or expectations within a particular society or culture. It can be either informal or formal, depending on whether it violates social rules or laws. These behaviors are often considered abnormal, unacceptable, or even illegal. Deviant behavior can range from minor infractions such as skipping school to more serious offenses such as theft and violence. There are different theories on what causes deviant behavior, such as biological, sociological, or psychological factors. Deviant conduct is most likely influenced by a variety of circumstances in reality. Genetics, personality, upbringing, environment, and societal factors are a few of these also. It's crucial to remember that different cultures have different definitions of what constitutes deviance. The informal and unwritten social norms that people are expected to follow are also influenced by other characteristics such as sex and socio-economic level. Next, I have to discuss the important role of parent or school collaboration in creating a culture of social control in the school. Okay, parent involvement in schools is strongly associated with improved student conduct, greater academic success, and improved social skills. Children's work habits, attitudes towards schools, and grades increase when there is a relationship between parents and the school. They exhibit superior social skills, less behavioral issues, and a greater capacity for situational adaptation and interpersonal harmony. Children and teenagers are more likely to abstain from hazardous behaviors, including drug abuse and inappropriate sexual conduct, when their parents are actively involved in their lives. Building and sustaining good relationships between families and schools to assist students' learning and development is a process of parent-school collaboration. Social control refers to the official and informal means through which society controls and upholds adherence to norms and standards. Okay, here are some examples of how parent-school cooperation might foster a school's social culture in the classroom. 1. By integrating parents in decision-making and problem-solving procedures, as well as by seeking their input and making use of it when developing school policies and procedures. 2. By giving parents a chance to get involved in school activities like fundraising, volunteering, mentoring, or joining parent-teacher associations, which is most in schools. Through encouraging respect and trust amongst children, teachers, parents, and administrators, as well as through creating a feeling of community.